What is up, everybody? Rod J back in the house. Gonna do a quick live stream with you guys on the beer I picked up earlier. So happy Saturday to you. West Virginia game isn't until 7:30 tonight, so got some free time. I said, why not throw up a little bit of a live stream, sharing with you guys the beers that I picked up. And thanks for all you that tuned in earlier when I was up at the Barrel House. Great time, great people. Great to meet Jay from This Guy's Thoughts. And now I'm back at the house. So, did pick up some beers to share. Got a couple 6-packs that I'm going to open up here. And one of the ones I'll start out with that I picked up, it comes from Wolf's Ridge. It is their Dire Wolf Coffee Dark Chocolate Molasses. Wolf Ridge, nice brewery out of Columbus. Yeah, baby. Looking forward to checking this one out. What is up, Todd? Good to see you, my friend. Happy Saturday to you. Hopefully, I don't know if Indiana's playing today or not. If they are, hopefully they're doing good. If they're not, I guess they're off today. But I have not seen anything on them now that I think about it. West Virginia doesn't play to 7:30, so got a little free time. But this Dire Wolf Imperial Stout, 10.8% ABV, 50 IBU. As I mentioned, I think I mentioned coffee, dark chocolate, and molasses. And this was actually packaged June 22nd. And I needed to find beers I could actually store for a little bit of time, so this fits that criteria nicely. Looking forward to checking this one out because Wolf's Ridge does some fantastic beers. And as I get up more north of Cincinnati, I'm able to get them a lot easier. So being up in Dayton, that does help. And let's see, we'll put that there. And then another one I got, and this was out of Athens. This is actually from Jackie O's, which I haven't done a Jackie O's beer in a while. Oh, you're at 8 o'clock tonight, so you're a night game as well. Tupesh Perpetum, however you want to pronounce that. But Jackie O's, some decent beers out of Athens. If you're ever in that area or you see Jackie O's, definitely recommend their beers as well. This is a stainless steel fermented American sour ale, re-fermented on pineapple and conditioned on habaneros and ginger. So this one here, 16.9 ounce bottle, 6.2 ABV, so not too bad there. But it is one of their special edition beers that I decided to go ahead and pick up. So looking forward to trying that one there. See what else I got here in the 6-pack. A little bit of some clown shoes action. So I do like checking out clown shoes from time to time. Don't get them as much as I would like to actually check them out, but I do grab them here and there. This is their pecan, or maybe you say pecan, pie porter. I'll hold it back here so you can see that. Cool artwork is always like with clown shoes. You see that dude just digging into the pecan pie or whatever. Ale brew with natural flavors. It's a limited release from them. 8% ABV on this one. And of course the artwork caught my eye. And then occasionally I do like a little bit of pecan, so kind of wanted to check that out there. And I always like a nice porter, especially if we can add a little bit of that kind of nuttiness to it. So that'll be an interesting one to check out. Pretty cool. Then this is one I've wanted to check out for a while. And for the first time, they're actually canning the beer. It is the Saison DuPont. So it's a Belgian ale, Belgian farmhouse ale. Looking forward to enjoying this one. Unfiltered, 6.5% ABV. Brewed at one of Europe's last farmhouse breweries. Saison DuPont is a classic style with a Belgian Saison, golden blonde in color with a thick creamy head. Dry yet refreshing, leaving you wanting more sip after sip. So a lot of good things said about this beer. Finally got a chance. It says it's the world's most iconic Saison on the can as well. So it definitely has the notoriety of it. So looking forward to checking that one out. And let's see what else we got here. Now, I will say I got these up there, and it's a little bit. There was an independent shop with the barrel house, which is fine. So a little bit more on the price that I probably would come out and pay the Jungle Gents, but that's okay. Love putting money into the community. And then the other one I got here, I'll let you know what it is by a little hint. That's the bottom line. So we get the Stone Cold Steve Austin Broken Skull IPA, which for some reason I had never picked up as long as it's been out there. I've had some people ask me about that and finally decided to go ahead and give it a shot here. Grabbed a can of this from El Segundo Brewing. And looking forward to seeing what this one has to offer. It says 6.7 on the ABV. And it says a badass 6.7 designed by Steve Austin and El Segundo Brewing for the working man and woman. Features Citric Cascade of Chinook to deliver big flavor with an easy finish. Now stop reading and start enjoying this awesome beer. Cheers. And they should have said, and that's the bottom line. That would have fit in to that can, but they may not be able to because it might be licensed to just the WWE to say that, but that would be hilarious. What is going on, Steve? Cheers, homie. Getting everything lined up for the UFC fights tonight. Ah, nice. I actually got the West Virginia-Oklahoma game I'll be watching. Sometimes I'll try to catch the UFC stuff, but big lineup for tonight over in the UFC card. I know some people are watching boxing tonight as well, or last night as well. And then the last one I got is actually because since, for those of you that watched earlier, had the first pumpkin beer of the season. The other day, that little shorts I put on the channel with Rogue Brewing, that was a tasty beer. I decided, let's go for pumpkin beer number 2, which is from Rogue Brewing. It's their pumpkin pie milkshake style IPA. And this is one that Jay had told me that was there with me that he heard a lot of good things about. And with my experience for the first Rogue beer I had, being so nice as it was, I said, well, let's go ahead and give that a shot. The pumpkin beer we had earlier was also a milkshake style IPA, so hopefully this falls right in line. 6.7 ABV, 60 IBU, and Rogue Brewing out of Michigan. So looking forward to checking that out. And let's see, that's the bottom line is Steve Austin's from Texas, not a single brewery in Texas had the idea to... Yeah, well, yeah, right? He's kind of wondering how that happens, but it does, I guess, you know. And then would it be... Maybe they didn't know Steve Austin would be that kind of person for a craft beer, too, because, you know, he is always like the working man beer, but they put that on the can as well here. So I guess it can work. You know, when he's in there cracking beers like he was back in the wrestling days, it was always a cheap macros. So maybe that was part of it. What's up, Vanessa? Cheers, my friend. And then otherwise, I got another 6-pack. I kept it modest. Well, I say modest. My credit card statement doesn't say modest, but I kept it modest and just getting 2 6-packs. Plus, we had the flight when I was there as well. So the other beers I got here, this is one that I saw that was kind of interesting for some reason when I looked at it. It's from Oxbow Brewing, or Oxbow Brewing, Farmhouse Imperial Stout. That's not something you see every day, a Farmhouse Imperial Stout. Keep cool and drink. You can enjoy it within 5 years. So you got a nice cellar quality about this one. 11% ABV. And Infinite Darkness is the name of the beer. An Imperial Stout brewed with wheat, oats, and Belgian candy sugar. So Infinite Darkness. It caught my eye there. It just kind of stood out. Maybe because it stood out because it was so kind of a basic looking type thing. But when I read the label there, I was like, a farmhouse stout. That does sound kind of interesting. So went ahead, decided to grab this one here. And then it's funny, I went to Dayton. I was trying to get other stuff I don't usually get, but I did come across a Listerman beer that I had not seen. Listerman does great beers here in Cincinnati. This one is a whole ass coconut. It's a rye chocolate stout with coconut, coffee, and vanilla. 12% ABV. There's the artwork for the Listerman as well. Definitely recommend them if you're ever in Cincinnati. They are a fine brewery for sure. And looking forward to seeing what this one has to offer. I didn't even really realize that name until I actually saw this here. I just read the other stuff. But a rye chocolate stout with coconut coffee and vanilla. That works for me. Oh, let me see here. Steve Austin from my hometown, kind of the city he claimed he was from when he was wrestling. We went to school 30 miles from there. But yeah, I guess, you probably wouldn't know maybe the town he was from, so maybe he used the other town name. It's kind of like myself. I grew up in a town called Burlington, but it's outside Philadelphia across the river, but you would just say the Philly area because nobody would really know the other town, and it's like 20 minutes or something. So I could see why he may have used a different name. A farmhouse stout. A farm here makes a dang tasty maple stout. I visited a farm too. Yeah, the farmhouse stout's going to have a saison type quality to the stout though, because it's a farmhouse ale. But it'll be interesting to see how that plays together. Todd, I'm with you there. Love Listerman, a great brewery doing some good stuff. And I'm actually here drinking a little bit of a cappuccino as well. Love a nice cappuccino coffee. Next beer I have here is from Street Side. It is the Interstate Pastry Flight Imperial. It's an Imperial chocolate donut stout right here. So there you go with that. Imperial chocolate donut. And Street Side, Todd knows, does some good things as well. So that is always a nice one to check out. 1 second here. So looking forward to seeing what that one has to offer. And give me 1 second. I gotta check something real quick and I will be right back. Forgot to hit the mic. The chocolate donut stout. So this is actually one that was paired up with the Barrel House 10.3% ABV. Pretty cool looking label there as well, as you can see there. And then I got the Brink Brewing Damicles. And this is one I got because it was interesting. It's a black milkshake India Pale Ale. And this one is actually from Brink, which is actually here in Cincinnati. Pretty neat artwork there. You don't see a lot of the black milkshake IPA, so a black IPA done in a milkshake style. Looking forward to seeing, hey, they actually did that one. This one is actually 6.8 ABV. And then another one that I found here was from Heretic. It is their Shallow Grave, a rich, smooth porter. Actually won 2016 Great American Beer Fest Silver Medal for a robust porter, 7% ABV. So that is the one right there. We'll check that one out. Be pretty nice. Like that little bit of a artwork writing on that one as well. Genuine craft beer, never filtered, never pasteurized, no shortcuts, always brewed and packaged only by Heretic Brewing, Fairfield, California. So that one's from California. And then the final one is for my Canadian friends. I finally went ahead and picked this up. I've seen it before, but never got it for whatever reason. It is from Flying Monkeys, the Chocolate Manifesto. Chocolate Milk Stout, 10% ABV. So that also is one I'm looking forward to actually finally drinking here. Sweet declaration of Flying Monkey Brewing. Proclaimed through chocolate and beer, extra strong beer, says always brewed in Canada. It's got a lot of stuff there on the backside written as well. But I've heard some good things about this, so we'll definitely be seeing how this one actually tastes. Yeah, both are really small. Okay, so both cities are actually small ones, huh? I don't know. I don't know why Steve Austin didn't use the other one then. Hey, what's up, CB? Cheers, homie. Yeah, made back, no problem. All good to go. And then just kind of in between waiting for the West Virginia game to start here in a bit. CB says hi to Todd. And I never know the black milkshake IPA. I didn't even know black IPAs were still a thing. Yeah, they still getting made out there. There's some breweries that definitely still mess around with them, but I don't think I've had a black milkshake IPA before. So that'll definitely be an interesting one to check. But those are the ones I picked up earlier, and I'll be having some reviews at some point with these. I don't know when, because I have all the other beers I still have to get out here too, but thought I'd share that with you guys here on this Saturday. So hopefully you guys will come back and check those out. If there's any beers you guys like to enjoy that you want me to try to check out at some point, always feel free to leave a comment as well, and I'll see if I may have them or maybe get those picked up too. That being said, I'm going to jump off, get back to watching some of the football games, get this stuff put away, catch up with you guys later. Y'all have a great one. Keep drinking those good craft beers. Remember, there's always time. Get your beer on.